Hi, I'm Kenneth Wajda. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Welcome to another one of my photography talks. Today I'm going to talk about being inspired. And I know people who say they're not going to go out and photograph today because they don't feel inspired by the light. Or it's too high in the sky right now, I should go out later, and I'm not going to go now. And I've shot a lot of street photography that has happened at 12 noon because that's when I was there and that's when those people were there. And if the story is good, I don't know that that's a great reason to sit at home and wait. Same thing with like a gray day. It's a gray day and there's kind of a cloudy, bright feeling, but that's perfectly good for photography. And it changes what people are doing, and it changes the feeling in front of you, perhaps, because people aren't necessarily doing what they would do on a sunny day. But the point is, don't wait for the light. Light's important. I always talk about we don't photograph stuff, we photograph the light on stuff, but that doesn't mean that you can't go out when the light isn't optimal and find something to photograph that isn't at sunrise and sunset. There's a photographer in Colorado who I've talked about before who did a photograph of the eastern plains of Colorado on a day like today. And he said the point was everything isn't sunrise and sunset light at all times. And this is what it looks like when most people see it. And that's an important photograph to make. And I think that, people, if you have to shoot a portrait outside, you can find shade, you can find an awning, you can find the north side of a building, you can find a way to put up a piece of silk and block some of that light. Shoot them backlit and get them so that they're not with bad light on their face. There are so many things we can do, and sometimes I think we hold ourselves back because it's not optimal. And you know what? It's all optimal, and nothing's optimal. Everything is the story and what you do with it. And if you go out and you are planning on saying, I'm going to make something happen right now, you will. And if you're self-defeating and saying, I'm not sure I really want to do anything today, it's not perfect, you can talk yourself out of a lot of things. And the truth is, there are photographs that need to be made today in not perfect light, according to some definition of perfection. But there are stories that need to be told. And if you have one and you go out and you find it, you'll be glad you did, despite the fact that the sun wasn't at that perfect angle and you were able to capture a little moment. So don't hold yourself back. Every day is a great day for photography. All right, that's today's photography talk. If you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button. If you can support, please hit the Patreon, and comments are always welcome. Thanks so much. We'll talk photography again soon.